This is like, dum, dum. By the way, we're on the front page of Lab.
Hey guys, we're on the front page of Lab. Go check it out.
So guys, while we have the gap, we're doing this for Dylan.
Yep.
So go donate now. Go give us some help. Here's the link. Andrew, how are you?
Hi, Andrew.
I'm very well. Can you hear me okay?
We can hear you fine.
Yeah.
Excellent. Good.
Andrew's another guy that I have to slightly apologize. I thought he was in America, so I was going to put him on about 2 in the morning.
Yeah, that doesn't work.
There.
No,
Andrew, you are a YouTube expert, I am reliably told.
Yes, online video and YouTube. Yeah.
Awesome.
And yes, I'm a Brit, not an American.
Well, we still talking.
Thanks for inviting me on.
Thanks for coming on, Andrew. Appreciate you coming here. This is helpful. I mean, for everyone that's here, again, just we keep doing a little intro for people that are coming in late, but this is a way for us business folks to help each other out, but it's also a great way to raise funds for my cousin Dylan Peters, who's been suffering with brain tumors since he was 10. And now he's, I think, on his 5th fight, and he's 22 years old. So his family's in a pretty tough spot, and it means a ton to us. Everyone, we've already raised, I think, well over $1,000 extra above and beyond for the GoFundMe page so far, which is great. I mean, the family is extremely happy. I've chatted with them a few days ago. They didn't even know we were doing this. But Tony has helped out a ton at just bringing everyone together. And it's actually pretty darn amazing how many people have come to help. So we appreciate it.
Before we get you, Andrew, I don't talk about this a lot. Certainly not in the recording, but we had a very close loss last year of the same illness. It was my nephew. I don't really go up and talk about it because the family are very private. Luckily enough, financially, they were okay. So they were able to do everything to help. And that's not the case with Dylan, which is the reason I got involved. It really will help take the pressure off the family, let them relax, and let them help Dylan in any way they can. Yeah. So let's get back up a bit more cheery. So Andrew, I have a couple of questions here. And guys, if you have questions, ask away. So the first question is really, what is the most common mistake businesses make with their online videos? I'd be interested in this because I make a lot.
Well, in my personal opinion, it's spending a lot of money on a business video and then thinking you can just put it on your website and it's going to get results. And of course, it won't unless somebody's already on your website and they see the video. I think one of the mistakes that's connected to that is a lot of businesses are talked into making videos that are about them rather than the people that are watching the videos. They're about us, how great the company is, how great their product or service is. And it doesn't engage with the viewer because it's not really about what the viewer's looking for. If the viewer's looking for something, a solution to a problem or an answer to a question, and particularly if they're going to YouTube, YouTube is a huge search engine. And I think a lot of business owners and companies forget that it's a search engine. People go there to find an answer to a question, a solution to a problem. And your video marketing and your online video needs to be driven by value, answering those questions, providing that solution, and then using that in a very clever way to drive people to your website. So getting the video onto a website, really, they're kind of doing it back to front, in my personal opinion.
Yeah. Andrew, are you telling me that if you build it, they won't come, despite what I said in the movie?
Yeah, but you've got to build your field somewhere else.
Very good.
Yeah, that's interesting. That actually poses a question for me: is do you see a particular theme or a template? May be the wrong word, but a structure for videos that seem to work over and over again?
Yes, well, there's definitely a formula, if you like, or a format, which you might call high converting video formula or conversion video. You might have heard that term before, but videos have to be built to get the results, whatever the result is that you're after, whether it's traffic, leads, conversions, which are the main three things that you're going to use your video marketing for, is to drive traffic to your website, gather leads, and then convert that traffic and leads into customers, clients, that kind of thing. So I think videos, they need to be built with that in mind, So there are various formulas depending on what the video is and what it's built for. But it certainly shouldn't. It's okay having a business video that is about the company or about the product. That's all very well, but you need to provide the viewer, the potential client or customer, with some kind of value, So yes, you're using video to market, promote, and attract people to your product, your company, your service, but it needs to be built in a way that means something to the viewer, that appeals to them, that engages with their problem or the answer to the question that they're asking, the thing that they're searching for. And I think one of the issues is that a lot of business videos, they've gone through the wrong process. They've kind of done it back to front. They've assumed too much, built a video, put it on a website. They haven't thought about what people are actually looking for online. People go to YouTube to search for a solution or an answer to a problem. And so you've got to start there. You've got to start with, what are people searching for? What are they looking for? And then you've got to give it to them. So your video production, if you like, your video creation has got to be based around, what are people looking for? Otherwise, who's going to find your videos? They're not going to find them because they're not looking for them.
Right.
So is there, sorry, Jeremiah, I'm just getting through some of the questions, right? So is there a length that a video should be, a max length?
Yes, I think they should be as short as possible. I think, when people are online, particularly if they're on YouTube, there's a lot of distractions on YouTube, as we know, and on Facebook as well, I've been running quite a lot of Facebook video ads, and even on Facebook, there's all sorts of things to distract you. So they need to be fairly short. I would, a minute to 90 seconds, maximum of 2 minutes, really. If it's trying to get people either to, opt in or visit your website or join up, maybe for a freebie or some kind of gift or something like that. If it's more value-based, like a tutorial or a how-to video, then that can be a bit longer, because people are going to, once they find what they're looking for, they're going to, if the video is built correctly and is engaging enough, they're going to stick around to watch it because they want to watch it to the end. So that can be anything, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, or even beyond. But I think the sales and the more marketing type videos need to be kept very, very short and very, very structured.
That's a good point.
And with the all important call to action at the end, there has to be. And a lot of businesses that are having videos made for them forget, if you like, the hook at the beginning to draw people in, and the very important, powerful call to action at the end.
Yeah. I agree 100%. We've sold from video ourselves in one of our businesses, and I believe that that's the formula, is like you'd mentioned, make sure you provide something that's a solution. Do the keyword research first and find out what people are searching for. Then build a video to present that solution, or at least a teaser into you being able to provide the solution in a consult, for example. And then, so you got the hook, they come through, then you have the call to action, then people will call you or email you or whatever the next step is. But if you have one of those things missing, the whole thing could fall apart and you don't get the results, and then you wonder why. But that it's such a simple formula, but it's also so simple that if something's missing, it won't work. The whole thing crashes.
This is true.
At least in my experience.
Yeah, and you're absolutely right, especially the hook and the call to action, which is the beginning and the end of your video. But if you leave the call to action out, people have watched the video, they might have gained something from it, some kind of value or information, but they don't know what to do next unless you tell them what to do next.
Well, not being bad about it, Andrew. When I teach people about the internet, I always say, when I was a kid growing up, they said that TV was making us stupid. Well, if TV has made us stupid, the internet has made us complete morons. And I don't mean that disrespectfully, but people are expecting you to tell them what to do. So if you don't tell them what to do, you get results. They do nothing. So the last question, Andrew, and I appreciate you coming on, is what are the top 3 video marketing sins?
Well, they're all closely linked, the top 3. And the first one is, if you're not using video in your business, start using it. The second one is, if you're not using video in your business, start using it. If you're not using video in your business, you really need to start using it.
So you think we should start using video, right?
I do.
It's not a bad idea. And would you say the best idea is to like at least create the YouTube channel and make sure that you're posting to your YouTube channel?
Yeah, for any business or entrepreneur or marketer who isn't using video yet or is just starting to, the best and the most powerful place to start, and most of it is free, is YouTube. It's very, very powerful in terms of the amount of traffic that's going through there. You know, very, very powerful. Billions of views a day, millions of videos being uploaded. And if you know what you're doing in terms of optimizing your channel and optimizing your videos, and then getting them ranked, which is the most important thing, getting them ranked on YouTube and getting them ranked on Google, because of course Google own YouTube and they love video. The search engines love video, so you need to start using it.
Yeah,
absolutely.
It's
so
amazing.
Andrew, if people want to get more information,
I have a new website that is hopefully going live in about 2 or 3 weeks. But where's the chat? Where do I put this? I've got a link with some information about me, my little personal website, which tells people a little bit about me, and they can contact me if they wish. But
I can type it in if you want.
I think I've got it actually.
Okay, great.
Jeremiah, is that it there?
Perfect. There you go.
Yeah.
Is that
AndrewGunn.strikingly.com.
Yeah, so that's a way of contacting me and finding out a little bit about what I do and all that kind of thing. And I'll just put this in for anybody who wants to make a note. This is my video. Is going to be my company or business website, which goes live in about 2 to 3 weeks' time. So that'll have a lot more in terms of working with clients and customers, whereas the other site is just a little bit more about my background and what I actually do.
Awesome. Thank you.
Andrew, we could talk all night, but we can't, so goodbye.
I know. All right.
Thank you, Andrew.
Thanks for inviting me on, guys.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good luck.
Thanks very much.
Care.
Yeah.
So, Rehan, I keep pronouncing your name even though you told me today. Rehan, do you want to call in? Excellent.